Namaste everyone. I'm Divya Raja. Today I'm going to speak about human memory, which is a very important topic for your exam and even during daily life when we perform our daily activities. Memory is very important. So, what exactly is memory? So, it's a process where we maintain information over time. Have you ever wondered how something as simple as solving a mathematical problem, uh, how does it happen? It is a very complicated process where many systems are working together. Firstly, you need to remember the formula among the different formulae that you know, which formula to apply. And then you have to remember the steps required to solve the problem. And finally, you arrive at the solution. So there are many steps involved, and this is called as different processes of memory, which I will be sharing in another video. This video is about nature of memory, nature of human memory. So then we come to how memory is not a unified process. It is a central cognitive process, right? Cognitive meaning everything to do with thinking. So it's a central cognitive process. Everything happens together. Systems like perception and learning, memory, all these happen together. To remember what you have studied, firstly, you have to learn it. And when you have to learn it, perception is important, right? How you see numbers, alphabets are important. So that's about perception. And then you learn the material. And once you learn it, you need to remember it because without memory, learning is of no use, even if you have to perform your daily tasks or whether you have to write your exam. So after learning, you need to memorize. Only then you'll be able to solve the problems or answer all the questions in your exam. So all this, what I told you, whether it's performing a task also at home, how you wake up, how you get ready, have your breakfast, leave to college, and what you do in college, the different periods that you have. So all this is a procedure that you follow every day, and they need coordination among different processes, mental processes. So um, that's why we say memory and learning both are important for maintaining daily tasks, maintaining and performing daily tasks. So the nature of memory is such that human memory, um, we draw on our past experiences so that we can plan and we can perform our daily tasks in the present and in the future. We learn from our past experiences, and whatever information is stored in our memory, we use it in our academics. Hence, it is a means by which we use the information, the past learned information, past experiences, and so on, and use it in our present and in our future, right? And memory processes a lot of different kinds of stimulus. Information is coming to you from different senses, whether it is seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching. So all this is converted into a form which can be stored in our memory. Now, memory, the nature of our human memory is such that um, it performs a few functions. The first is it gives you continuity for consciousness. I'm sharing my screen. Yes. It gives you continuity for your consciousness, creating your sense of self over time. So what does this mean? Um, you have to know yourself, who I am, what is my name, where do I live, which family do I belong to, which college do I belong to. So that gives you a continuity about yourself. You need to remember things about yourself. What are my likes? What are my dislikes? Which subject do I like? Or how do I do this activity better? How do I improve my studies better? So you plan, you chalk out, and then tomorrow you follow your plan of studying so that you get better results, right? So all this happens only when there is memory. And the next function of memory is essential skills. So this helps effectively deal with situations by utilizing essential skills. Now, today you have the skill of communication. So tomorrow you can be a public speaker, you can become a teacher, a professor. You are enhancing your communication skills, and you can also develop other skills like riding a bike or driving a car. So these skills, when you learn today, you have to remember them so that later in future you can use these skills whenever you need them. Like for example, there's an emergency and you need to drive someone, one of your loved one to the hospital. And though you haven't been driving since a long time, you won't hesitate to take your loved one to the hospital. And at that moment, you will recall the rules of driving and you will drive to the hospital. So that's how you utilize your essential skills that you have developed today. It will be of use tomorrow because of memory. And the next function of memory is enrichment. It enriches social and emotional experiences through effective planning and performance. So, man is a social being. We like to socialize, we want to be with people, we like to develop relationships and friendships. And how is that done? You have to remember who you are first, who are your relatives, who are your friends. What does your friend like? What's your friend's birthday? What do you want to buy? You plan all of your friends together. You plan what gift to give your friend who's having a birthday tomorrow, right? And tomorrow you need to remember what was your plan. So it enriches social as well as emotional experiences. You will remember all your happy experiences or sad experiences with your friends or your relatives. And today, when you plan something, for example, it could be a social event like a wedding, and it's an elaborate plan, isn't it? It could be next month or it could be a few months later. So then you plan for all these months, next few months in advance. And when you plan, you need to remember your plan and then execute it. It will help you, memory helps you in planning and performance, whether it is a social event or it could be a professional academic event like organizing a seminar or a conference. So this is what nature of human memory is about. So the next few videos I'll be sharing about processes, memory processes, and different types of memory and so on. So as of now, thank you so much. If you have any doubts, please reach out to me on my profile on Urban Pro. Thank you.